Good evening. This is CTV News for this Tuesday, May 7th. I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us. Well, a University of Maryland student is found dead inside of her College Park dorm. 20-year-old Sarah Hancock of Bel Air was discovered unresponsive in Kent Hall about 1:15 yesterday afternoon. Detectives say there's no indication of foul play or suicide and that the death appears to be the result of an accident. Students reacted to the news.
My friend had died last year in her dorm, but that was from a medical issue, so I don't see any immediate danger.
You feel relatively safe?
Yeah.
I feel comfortable living on campus about my safety and everything.
Okay. They say that it looks like it's an accidental death, no foul play or suicide.
Okay, that makes me feel better then.
The body was transported to the medical examiner's office to determine the cause of death. Well, voters continue to go to the polls today for municipal elections. In University Park, 4 council seats are on the ballot. The candidates are incumbents and unopposed. Not far away in Hyattsville, 6 of the 10 council seats are up for grabs. We spoke with a voter about some of the issues the newly elected board needs to address.
There's some long-term structural issues that have to be addressed, capital investment, good planning, following the city's strategic plan, finishing projects that are underway. Those are important things. And also very important is that the council be able to work together collegially and professionally. So I'm hoping that the incoming class of 2013 can do that.
We've seen probably just over 100 in each ward coming through so far. It's always busy in the morning before work, and then after work it's going to get busy again. Yeah, middle of the day slow.
Meanwhile, the results are in from yesterday's local elections. Voters took to the polls in 11 municipalities. There were no surprises in Cheverly, where Mayor Michael Callahan won with 658 votes. He was unopposed on the ballot, as were many on the town council. In Glen Arden, voters will have to wait for the final results, even though the numbers have already been tallied. According to officials, there will be a special election to determine the winner because the votes were too close. 221 people cast a vote for Dennis Smith and 119 for Margaret Dade. Meanwhile, there will be 4 new faces when the town of Brentwood holds its next council meeting. Jason Barnett, E. James Cooksey, Jennifer Murphy, and Rocio Terminio Lopez beat the incumbents. The current mayor in Brentwood, Roger Rudder, also lost to Betty Jean Bailey Schmidigan. Also taking a look at New Carrollton, where 3 council seats were on the ballot. Incumbent Lisa Fenton held on to her position. However, Jim Wildener lost to Lincoln Lashley. Richard Bechtold will also be on the new council. Other jurisdictions that held elections yesterday include Mount Rainier, Colmar Manor, and Fairmont Heights. Well, hundreds of first responders from around the country attend a special service honoring those who have fallen in the line of duty. Held each year at the beginning of National Police Week, St. Patrick Catholic Church leads the so-called Blue Mass. Law enforcement officers and public safety officials gathered downtown this afternoon for the solemn processional into the church. Units from federal, state, and local jurisdictions gathered in formation, passing under a huge American flag hung over the street by 2 fire ladder trucks. Well, Prince George's and some of its municipalities are being targeted by a national gun rights group. County code currently prohibits the possession of loaded firearms within 1,000 feet of houses, schools, churches, parks, as well as places of assemblies and playgrounds. But the Second Amendment Foundation says the code violates Maryland law, which only permits counties to regulate firearms within 300 feet of such areas. The nonprofit group, which advocates for individual gun ownership rights, has warned Prince George's to change its law or face a possible lawsuit.